Silence, all stand and remain standing. The full court of the Federal Court of Australia is now in session. Be seated, please.
Please call the sitting.
Announcements of the appointment of Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia.
Mr Hammond of Senior Counsel, do you move?
May it please the court, I move.
Mr de Kurloff of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I have been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence after Mr Robert Owen, SC.
Thank you, Mr de Kurloff. Mr Bailey of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I have been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence next after Mr Conrad de Kelwa.
Thank you, Mr Bailey. Mr Keane of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I have been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence after Mr David Bailey, SC.
Thank you, Mr Keane. Mr Russell of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I've been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence next after Mr William Keane, SC.
Thank you, Mr Russell. Ms Shaw of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I've been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence next after Mr Timothy Russell, SC.
Thank you, Ms Shaw. Mr Edwards of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I have been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence next after Ms Jean Shaw.
Thank you, Mr Edwards. Mr Papamathios of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I have been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence next after Mr Benjamin Stannings, SC.
Thank you, Mr Papamathios. Mr Russell of Senior Counsel.
I have the honour to announce that I have been appointed as Senior Counsel for the State of Western Australia, taking rank and precedence next after Mr Anthony Papamathios, SC.
Thank you, Mr Russell. A warm welcome to everybody who's attending this ceremony today, and a special welcome to all the families and colleagues and friends of those Senior Counsel announcing their appointment today. It is indeed a very special day. The area where this court building is located is generally recognised as the country of the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Budja. On behalf of the judges, registrars and staff of the Federal Court, I offer our respects to the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Budja, to their ancestors and to their elders. I also acknowledge the challenges facing the Australian community in how our relationships with First Nations peoples, including how First Nations peoples are treated by the justice system. This morning's ritual is brief, but it serves several purposes, and I just want to spend a moment talking about those. It provides an opportunity for the Federal Court as a national institution to acknowledge and congratulate those who've been appointed in this state, as we do in each other state. The ceremony takes place in public, and that is the way that the court conducts all its business, subject to very limited exceptions. This reinforces the public significance of all of you joining the ranks of the senior bar and holding a special position as officers of the court and as participants in the administration of justice. This ceremony is also a chance for you to celebrate an important milestone in the practice of the law as a group, with each other and with your friends, colleagues and families who have supported and encouraged you to reach this point. Appointment as Senior Counsel recognises that you have each been assessed as having the necessary personal and professional qualities and the experience and expertise to be marked out from other members of the bar and to become senior members of the bar. So with the feelings of pride and achievement that I'm sure you're experiencing today, comes considerable responsibility. Courts and their judges and all participants in the legal system expect and are entitled to expect that senior counsel will observe the highest standards of integrity, respect and professional behaviour. All those within the justice system and who engage with it are entitled to expect that you will know your craft and that you will strive to be of assistance to the court in not only representing your client's interests, but in serving the administration of justice. You each will now model those values and qualities to the juniors that you lead, to the juniors that you mentor, and to counsel that you appear against. On behalf of my judicial colleagues in the Federal Court, and particularly my colleagues here in the Perth Registry, the Court's registrars and its staff, I congratulate you, each of you, on your appointments. Bask in the glory of today, because after today, the hard work starts. Thank you for your attendance, and thank you to all the members of the profession, and especially to the family and friends of those who've announced their appointments today and who have come to support you. Please adjourn the court.
All stand. The full court of the Federal Court of Australia is now adjourned.